All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Stuttgart. And now we're going to find out who Andreeva is going to play in the semis tomorrow, because we've got Fernandez versus Rybakina, who have played a bunch of times, including last year in Japan, where Rybakina got the win. They also played in Washington last year, where Fernandez got the win in 3 tiebreak sets. And then they played in 2024, where Fernandez got the win there as well. 2-0 was the head-to-head. Never played on clay. First time on the clay. So let's see. Let's see if who is going to have to play Andreeva in the semis tomorrow. Massive upset incoming. Well, it would be a massive upset if Fernandez could cause it, for sure. She had a great comeback win yesterday against Sonmez. It was a crazy final set. Has she got anything left in the tank? She also beat Eala in the first match too. So totally different type of player that Fernandez had to play against a big serving, big hitting game of Rybakina. But let's see. Let's see if she can put up a fight against the world number 2. All right. How are we doing, chap? What's up? We're ready? Fernandez won the toss and chose to serve. There you go. She's already winning. What happened to Coco? Is she off, or is Muchova just in good form right now? Muchova played great. Muchova played really well. She played really well, so. And didn't look like she was affected by nerves like she has been against Coco in the past. She's played some horrible matches against Coco. Like, her level against Gauff over the last couple of matches we've watched has just been way below what she should be. So it was the first time that Muchova looked like Muchova against Coco. I'm the analyst here. Rybakina in 2. Bro, you're chatting, all right? I'm not even the analyst. There's no analyst, right? We're all just a bunch of fans talking shit, making guesstimations, right? Come on now. Everybody's just a tennis fan that some might get it right more than others. That's what we are, chat. That's all we are, chat. We're a bunch of tennis fans that watch more than maybe is healthy to watch tennis. We watch more than the normal amount. That was a huge win for Mirra. A few weeks ago, she would have lost in the situation. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Gene. That like 3 weeks ago, she was losing those matches. She would have fallen apart. Not today. Not this week. Now, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Can Fernandez cause another upset for the day? Because Coco was an upset. Swiatek was an upset. Svitolina is the only favorite that won today so far. At least in Stuttgart. Andreeva is on a winning streak for sure. She is playing some great tennis the last couple of weeks on the indoor clay. Here we go. Who you got, chat? Who is winning this one? I'm gonna go Rybakina in straight sets. I want Fernandez to fight, but I'm just a little worried. This is a matchup that could be very. This could be a match that could be very. If Rybakina wants it to be, she could end this. Could be over. First there's a fault, second serve. Fernandez serving first. As we're backing up the line to the backhand of Rybakina, but it's out by Fernandez. And it's love 15. All right, love 15. Serving to the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina. Forehand of Fernandez goes wide. Love 30. Love 30. I love 30. Serve again. Into the backhand of Rybakina. Good return. No, it's long. 15-30. First point for Fernandez. 15-30. All right, 15-30. As Fernandez goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez to the backhand of Rybakina. Rybakina hits a wide. 30-all. As Fernandez serves an ace. All right, 40-30. As the return goes into the net by Rybakina. Fernandez holds. One love. Fernandez in 3. Thank me later. Okay, what happens if she loses then? Can we complain to you later? Or are you only taking? Are you closing the door when if you get it wrong? Do you disappear like a ghost? What if you get it? What if you're not right? Can we blame you later? I think we can blame. That's right. If it's Rybakina in straights, we blame Paul later. Okay. It's Paul's fault, everybody. Unless it's Fernandez in 3, it's Paul's fault. Send all your complaints to Paul. Not to me, to Paul. Paul's taking all the complaints if needed. You can thank him as well if it's correct, but if it's not what he said, you know who to call. Okay, Cam, good. Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page. Forehand winner from Rybakina. But I tell you, Paul, if you're right, you get all the praise. So send all your love letters, and well, that's weird. Don't do that. Don't send love. Send all your congratulations, whatever. Send all your compliments to Paul. 15 love. Forehand return goes the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand out from Fernandez in the net. 30 love. Serve again. By the way, chat, you know what I want to see more of? I want to see, actually, you know what I want to see less of? I want to see less of players putting logos on their shoes. And I know it's not their fault. Rybakina's not the one who said, please put a Big Ben on my shoe. It's the companies that do it. But I want to see somebody win a bunch of Grand Slams and you don't even know. Like, they don't have any sort of, like, it's not on their bags, it's not on their shirts, it's not on their shoes. They walk out there and go, yeah, I've won 6 championships. What of it? Like, I don't want them to be advertising how many Grand Slams they've won and counting them. And I know it's not Rybakina's fault. She's just wearing the shoes. It's the shoe company. But I don't know. I just want to see somebody come out there and be like, yeah, like Sampras. I don't remember Sampras walking out in a gold blazer. No, Sampras has walked out and was like, yeah, I've won 14 majors. I've won 13 majors. What of it? I'm Pete Sampras. And then you just go and play. I want to see more players not showing what they've done. We know, but you know what I mean? Let's go back to the time when, and it's not Rybakina's fault, but like, players should be like, no, do not put a kangaroo on my shoe. You know what I mean? We don't need to tell everybody I won the Australian Open. They should know this already. I'm Elena Rybakina. You know what I mean? Like, let her game do the talking. We don't need to remind everybody that she won the Australian Open. We watched it. We know that. You know what I mean? Let's do that. And by the way, Rybakina is not somebody who would have said, put that on my shoe. They would have done that and she would have been like, oh, okay. She would not be the one to self-promote. But every time she plays, they zoom in on her shoe. It's annoying. like we've watched it all week. All 2 matches. When she gets on the court, they zoom in on her shoe. And I'm like, yeah, we get it. She won the Australian Open. Stop with the shoes. I don't want a shoe zoom. No more shoe zooms. It's annoying. 30 love. Forehand return goes in the back and Fernandez up the line. That's a good shot up because of lob. And then a forehand winner there from Fernandez. 40 love. It's got to be the shoes. Maybe it is. It's the sponsors. They need to sell more shoes. Yeah, I know. It's not Rybakina's fault. But also, like, come on, shoe company. By the way, can you actually buy her shoes with the logos? No. Anyways, forehand goes in the back of Fernandez. Forehand now from Rybakina. No. Fernandez hit it out. 40-15. 40-15. All right, 40-15. As Fernandez serves the fault, second serve. All right, serving the forehand of Rybakina. Return goes into the back of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand. To the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand again. To the forehand of Fernandez. As Rybakina forehand open court is long. 2-1 Fernandez. Solid start. What about Carlos getting tattoos? I'm fine with that. As a man with tattoos, I am fine with him getting tattoos. I have nothing wrong with that. All right. All right. Let's celebrate their accomplishments. Not easy winning Grand Slams. By the way, I am someone who celebrates their accomplishments. Look at my wall. I'm just sick of seeing like logo, like all these bloody kangaroos and shit on the shoes. It's like, we get it. We get it. I want somebody to just like not give a shit about their accomplishments. You know what I mean? Just walk out there and be like, you know who would not put a Big Ben or kangaroo on their shoe? You know who wouldn't advertise their accomplishments? Because I feel like he would think it would be so lame. Arthur Fils. I reckon if he won a Grand Slam, if he won a French Open, there's no way in hell he's putting an Eiffel Tower on his shoe. He is not doing any of that shit. Fils doesn't seem like the guy to be like, yeah, look at my shoe, I won a French Open. He wouldn't do that shit. He wouldn't allow it. You know that's true. Are you streaming or ranting, bro? Dan, are you complaining or crying? You know he ain't going to do that shit. He'll be like, no, get that off my shoe. Even Michael Jordan was showing off his rings. Yeah, but did he have them on his shoe? Love 15. Did Michael Jordan walk around with shoes with his rings on the shoes? No, he wore the rings in epic photos. When he went like this or whatever, you know? That was a great photo, but he didn't put it on his shoes. He didn't need to because everybody knew who he was. Everybody knows that. He didn't need to advertise that. You know, his love 30. Rybakina's in trouble. She might have a kangaroo on her shoe and a Big Ben, but she's in trouble. That doesn't make you immune. All right, love 30. Backhand return goes wide from Fernandez, 15-30. Here's a shoe called Six Rings. Yeah, but did he wear them when he was playing? First serve, default, second serve. There's a bit of double fault. We're back in a 15-40. Chance for Fernandez to break here. Thank Paul later. All right, 15-40. As the return goes in, the forehand of Rybakina up the line's a winner. One save, 30-40. $30-40. And a bit of fault, second serve. Second serve. Double fault, there's the break. All right. Fernandez breaks. Thank Paul later. All right. 3-1. All right. Break already for Fernandez. 3-1. Great stuff for Fernandez. All right. As Fernandez hits that forehand wide. And it's 15. I love 15. I love 15. As we return now to the forehand of Fernandez. Forehand from Rybakina to the back of Fernandez. Rybakina again to the back of Fernandez. Drop shot's too good though from Fernandez. 15-all. 15 all. There's a bit of fault second serve. As we get a double fault. 15-30. All right, 15-30. We get a fault second serve. Second serve. As the return goes back and to Fernandez. Forehand from her goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina overhits it. So many errors coming from Rybakina. 30 all. Rybakina is making some serious errors. 30 all. First serve's a fault, second serve. Nope, that was the first serve, and the return went out. I wasn't watching. 40-30. I was looking down, and then I heard the out. I thought it was a fault. No, it was out by Rybakina. 40-30, Fernandez to go to 4-1. And then an ace out wide. What is this serve bot? Leylah serve bot. What is going on? 4-1. Fernandez with the break in the first. It'd be funny if the top three seeds lost in the first or got knocked out. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. All right. Four 4-1. It's only one break, but still a start. My shoe fell off. Okay. All right, 4-1. To be honest, Rybakina hasn't been serving well for a bit now. Really? Okay. Who's leading the ace count so far this year on the both WTA and ATP? WTA's got to be Rybakina, right? There's no way it's not Rybakina. There's no way. It has to be Rybakina. Yeah, Rybakina 183. Pegula 131. Second most aces for the year. Holy shit. More than Sabalenka and Mboko. Pegula, serve bot. And then on the men's side, I'm going to guess it's probably Opelka. Just because he's actually played a lot. Oh, it's Fritz. Opelka second, though. Yeah, Fritz with 316, Opelka 264. So yeah, Fritz. Fritz and Rybakina, serve bots. It's Irani. What universe are you from? All right, love 15. Again, great hitting by Fernandez. Love 15. A fault second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand now from Fernandez. Rybakina forehand to the back of Rybakina. Sorry, the back of Fernandez. Slice goes wide. Rybakina 15-0. As we get a fault second serve. As with a forehand now from Rybakina. Into the slice of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand winner. And it's 30-15. $30-15. $30-15. As with a forehand from Rybakina up the line. Oh, it missed. 30-0. Chance for Fernandez to get the double break. $30-0. As we serve. Oh, double fault. All right. $30-40. What is going on? It must be a full moon or something, right? First serve's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez gets there but puts it wide. Good rally. Good attempt. Deuce. Deuce. Made a fault second serve. As with a backhand to the forehand of Fernandez, but she just missed it inside out wide. And it's advantage Rybakina. Cam, did you pick Rybakina to win? I don't know what that has to do with anything. Advantage Rybakina. As the return goes into the backhand of Rybakina, forehand of Fernandez. Into the net. And Rybakina holds 4-2. All right, back to Fernandez. Two, 3, and 4 all out on the same day. That would be carnage. I mean, it already feels like it's a bit of carnage. We also lost Musetti today. And the best player of all, Fonseca. So it's been a crazy day. It has been a crazy day. Backhand to forehand rally as Fernandez goes with a forehand cross court winner. 15 love. Leylah is playing well. All right, 15 love. As a slice return goes into the corner, Fernandez up the line and just goes long. 15 all. 15 all. The Fonz lost? Yeah. People be living in the past talking about who Cam chose to win earlier. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Azza. Finally, somebody said it. Yeah, you people live in the past. Like, who cares what I said 3 hours ago? What the hell? We're here now. We're here right now. You're living like 3 hours behind. Come on now. 30-15. We moved on. We have all moved on. You do well in Fantasy Week 1? Yeah. How are you doing in Fantasy Week 2? Fantasy Week 2 is bad. It's painful. Rybakina into wide, 40-15. Next week is going to be weird. I can't hope Sinner plays, so at least I can lock one in. Next week's going to be tough. Next week is going to be rough. All right, serve again. 40-15. Backhand return goes wide by Rybakina. Oh, Rybakina's thrown the racket. Rybakina bouncing a racket. You never see that. Uh-oh. Rybakina's having a bad day. 5-2. We all got screwed over because of Alcaraz, but it affects most players. Yeah. Like, if Alcaraz loses, everybody loses, so we all win. It's neutral. But yeah, Rybakina bouncing the racket after losing that point. She is not in a good mood. All right, 5-2 Fernandez in this first set. She never shows that much emotion. I know. That was as if that was Rublev, like the equivalent of Rublev would be, he would have broken 4 rackets. So that was crazy. That was insane what just happened. I can't believe she did that. I'm in shock. I can't believe that. Like that, like any other player, that racket, like that, what she just did was one of the craziest things she's ever done on a tennis court, Rybakina. That was insane. $5-2. I missed it. What happened? Bro, you don't even want to know. Like, it was crazy. That was so crazy. Like, I don't even want to say it because it was so wild. But I'll tell you, because you were here late and you missed it. But I'll tell you what she did. You ready? Are you sitting down? Wait, are you ready? So Rybakina, what she did when she lost the last point, she bounced her racket on the ground in a very aggressive motion. It's crazy. It was crazy. It didn't break the racket, but there was intention to break it, and that was scary. We all got a little nervous. That's a bit scary. Rybakina hits it back into the net. Love 30. I'm scared for a racket for real now because it might actually get broken. All right, love 30. Crazy. I mean, we're all still in shock. Love 30. As the return goes into the backhand of Rybakina, forehand of Fernandez. Into the forehand of Rybakina, cross court, the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand is wide, and it's love 40. What the hell is going on? Love 40. Set points. Set points. Fernandez. Good serve, Rybakina. One save, 15-40. $15-40. $15-40. Still set point. First serve's a fault. Second serve. No good DVDs at the yard sales. I'm not trying to buy everybody Love Raymond. I bought the box set for that. 30-40. I bought the box set for that when I found it. It was $10. All right, 30-40. Still set point here. 30-40. First, there's a fault. Cam's 30-70 on predictions this year. He needs to pull back. Hey, why don't you... As we got a forehand from Rybakina. Into the back of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand. Into the forehand of Fernandez. The back of Rybakina. Fernandez back in on the stretch. As Rybakina forehand again. To the slice of Fernandez. Rybakina. Backhand cross court is a winner. Deuce. I'm not taking this shit. Again, I'm not taking shit from people that are just sitting back in their chairs, not making predictions, and then coming out here and slandering my predictions. I take it as a personal insult. It cuts me deep, and I'm not allowing it anymore. If you want to make fun of me and my predictions, you need to put your skin in the game. I ain't taking this shit. Your predictions are wrong. You didn't even make a prediction. And I refuse to be treated like this. Will I throw a racket? I just might. Not like Rybakina. That was crazy. But I might just, you know what? I might just drop a racket. You know? I am not taking this shit anymore. I'm not letting this happen anymore. I'm not letting it happen. Advantage Rybakina, by the way. Return goes in the back of Rybakina, up the line to the back of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand is long, and it's back to deuce. I'm with Cam on this one. Thank you. You're not allowed. You don't get a seat at the table unless you put your predictions on the line as well. If you come out here and make predictions, then we can sit at the table. Patrician's sitting in his ivory tower, throwing stones in my house, right? I ain't taking it. Forehand goes in from Rybakina, advantage. And now with Trishan's blasphemous, wild, abusive... No, that's probably too much. With his slanderous comments, is now jinxed Fernandez. Trishan's right, though. You put down your stones, Alan. You need to stop. Fernandez hits it out, and that's on you. All right. 5-3, Rybakina holds. Me and Dan will be your bodyguards. Good. You get them. You get them. I'm going to call you're a bunch of fence sitters. You're a bunch of splinter-ass fence sitters. Right? You're sitting on the fence and you're yelling at me, telling me I'm wrong, and you're sitting on the fence. That's got to be uncomfortable. You fence riders. You are sitting on that fence. You're getting splinters. You need to pick a side, and then we can talk. Get off the fence. Get off the fence. Get off the fence. All right? Calm down, Cam. I'm completely calm. All right, love 15. Fernandez is losing her match now. Love 15. Love 15. Cam is so aggressive these days. Oh, you don't even know. I am so angry right now. As at a forehand now to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand of Fernandez. That's a great shot. Up goes a lob. As Fernandez backhand winner. 15-0. 15-0. What ranking is Fernandez? I think she's like, she's like top 30, I think. Live ranking currently. 24 in the world. To 25 at the start of the week. So top 30. How's that for a prediction or a guess? Anyways, 15-0. That goes out by Rybakina, 30-15. Especially aggressive when he wears his chain. Trishan, you stop. You need to stop. 30-15. Stop judging my appearance. First, just talk shit about my predictions when you don't make any. And now, with your Pikachu profile picture, are saying I look aggressive with a chain on. You need to relax. 30-15. Forehand goes into the backhand of Rybakina. As with a forehand from Fernandez, Rybakina forehand goes cross court. And then Fernandez hits it long, and that's on Trishan. 30-all. 30-all. It's been a long night. I loved her commentary on the Iga match, even though she lost. Very balanced. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm super impressed by Andreeva this week. She's been super impressive. Backhand goes wide by Fernandez, 30-40. All right, 30-40. Breakback point for Rybakina. And look what you've all done. You know who you are. You look what you've done. Paul, you tell them. All right, 30-40. Fernandez serves. A fault. Second serve. As the backhand return goes in the forehand, Fernandez. Fernandez in the net. I'll tell you, chap. We've got a couple of Harry Potters in here. Doing your bloody cursing. See? Trisha, don't spam. All right, 5-4. That crazy racket bounce. Yeah, I mean, she bounces the racket, and now the racket works. It's amazing. Magic. Shelton Zverev plays. They play their semis tomorrow. Yeah. All right. All right. Need a boost. Fernandez has dropped her level a little bit. But Rybakina needs to hold, otherwise none of this matters. All right. Ah, Rybakina serving to level this set, which no one thought was possible 10 minutes ago. Well, not many people. All right, serve. Into the back of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand to the back of Fernandez. Fernandez hits a wide. 15 love. 15 love. What do you think about Swiatek losing today? Was it that Mirra played differently? Yeah, I was a little surprised, but not really. I don't think that match was a 50-50, right? 30 love. As Rybakina serves again. As that goes wide by Fernandez. 40 love. Cam, you said Rybakina would win 2-2. Excuse me. I didn't say that. I said I have a feeling that she could win like that. And I hope I was wrong. And I am wrong. So that's good. But I did not say my official prediction was that. So don't you dare add to these things. 5-all. I said I was worried that it would be 2-2. All right. 5-all. At least we're getting our money's worth. You didn't pay for this. This is free. At least I'm getting my money's worth for my subscription to the TV. All right, 5-all. There's been an ace from Fernandez. 15 love. $15 love. As Fernandez with another ace. I'll tell you, Fernandez all week, and we've watched her all week, she has served very well. She's having a lot of aces. She's had 4 aces to 1 against Rybakina. What the hell? $30 love. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand of Fernandez to the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez backhand. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez backhand up the line. Rybakina gets on the stretch but hits in the net. 40 love. 40 love. Fernandez to get back to lead. Winner of this play is against Andreeva. And the other semi-finals, Mukova versus Svitolina. All happening tomorrow. 40 love. First serve is a fault. Second serve. The prediction police are adding force. I know, right? Prediction police. All right. In the net by Rybakina. And Fernandez leads 6-5. 6-5. All right. Six 5. Fernandez leads. All right. All right. What's up, chat? How we doing? How am I still awake? It's 5 a.m. again. I get used to these nights, chat. They're getting longer. Also, chat, we're almost at 900 and nothing. We're on 294,000 subs, which is crazy. Cam, where do you get your passion for the game? You work long hours giving us this great content. Thank you. No worries, Rand. I don't know. I just enjoy watching tennis. I don't know. I don't know where I get it from. It just happens. How about those Rockies? We are back, baby. We are back. And we're going to take on that other team that nobody has heard of before. And we're going to beat them too. Chat's crazy. Yeah. It's awesome for us. Thank you. Do you play? Relatives and influence. Well, my mum played, and that's why we got into tennis as kids. Because we played a lot of sports through our parents being very sporty. And tennis was one of them. 15 love. As Rybakina serves again out wide, and that goes in the net by Fernandez. 30 love. And I used to play, but because I do this now, I don't have time to play as much. I can't play competition because competition's at night, and I stream at night, so I can't. Like it clashes with the. If I played comp, I wouldn't be here. So I'm put competition on pause. There's been a 4-hand winner there from Rybakina, 40 love. All right, 40 love. Rybakina to get this tiebreak. Serve to the back of Fernandez. Return. Goes long. Tiebreak. Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? Remember, Rybakina was down 1-4. She was almost down 1-5. I mean, this was almost terrible. Can Rybakina complete this comeback in the set? Here we go. Fernandez going to serve first. Serve. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Return goes wide, and it's 1 love Fernandez. A lot of people think Rybakina. A few people think Fernandez. Okay. Cam should have a hairstyle with bangs. Yeah, you need to get over that. You've said that for like the last 2 weeks, and it's still not funny. And also still not going to happen. 1 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Back in now from Fernandez. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez with a slice. Rybakina backhand. Drop shot. Fernandez going to get there, but not get it back. 1-1. 1-1. All right, 1-1. As Rybakina return up the line to the backhand of Rybakina. That's a great shot, Rybakina. 2-1 Rybakina. Rybakina leads on serve, 2-1. All right, serve again. As Rybakina gets it back, but then Fernandez puts it away with a forehand cross court. 2-0. By the way, chat room was at 200 likes. Appreciate that. All right, 2-2. As the return goes out by Rybakina, 3-2 Fernandez. Three, 2. Back to Rybakina. As a default second serve. As Rybakina goes in to the back end of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand. And then Fernandez forehand goes wide. And it's 3-all. They change ends. Should be 1,651 likes. Yeah. By the way, if you haven't liked the video, why? Three all. As we get a backhand return from Fernandez into the forehand of Rybakina. And that goes out by Rybakina. It's 4-3. Mini break to Fernandez. 4-3. By the way, Vukov is not there this week with Rybakina, so that we know that's always been a problem. When he's not there, she doesn't play as well. All right, 4-3. As the return goes into the back of Fernandez, forehand from Rybakina is wide. And it's 5-3 Fernandez. Five, 3. As with a default second serve. As the backhand return goes out by Rybakina, and Rybakina slaps the ball on the ground. Oh my God! Somebody call the police. 6-3. 6-3. Fernandez. Rybakina serving. Into the backhand slice. Fernandez. Return goes to the net. One saved. 6-4. Fernandez. 6-4. A bit of fault, second serve. As the return goes in the back of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand to the forehand of Rybakina. Into the back of Fernandez, but Fernandez in the net. 6-5 Fernandez. And now it's on her serve. All right, 6-5. Fernandez's dad just talking to himself. He's just sitting by himself. All right. Fernandez, set point number 3. Sorry, set point number 6. That's a typo. Did you have set points before this? I can't remember. All right. 6-5. She serves into the back of Rybakina. Backhand Fernandez goes to the backhand of Rybakina, who shanks it wide. And the bouncing of the racket continues. Rybakina's lost her mind. Fernandez takes the set 7-6. Yeah, Rybakina is in a mood. Like, she is not having a good day. She is not happy. 1 outplayed, first set down. That was the chip. 7-6. Yesterday, someone was snoring in the sleep during the live broadcast. Was that where was that snoring coming from? Who was it? Beats me. I didn't hear anything. All right, one ace, 4 double faults from Rybakina. That is crazy. 10 winners, 6 errors by Fernandez. 4 aces as well, and 10 winners, 14 errors from Rybakina. I mean, Rybakina is not playing well. Fernandez is playing phenomenal though. That's like, she is playing great. Okay. Rybakina is going to have to figure it out real quick. All right. Here we go. First set in the bag. Who would wear a jacket in summer? Bro, I live in Australia. What's summer? It ain't even summer, bro. All the favorites in Stuttgart might lose today. I know, right? It's weird. Except for Svitolina. Svitolina was a favorite. She must have been. She must have been the favorite. Rybakina will figure this out, I think. Okay. Rybakina, I think, is going to the bathroom. All right. This is close to a 50-50. She needs some emotional thing going on. Wait, what? Elena has bounced her racket before against Put and Saver. Why are we acting like this is new? Thank you for pointing out that. All right. We need Rybakina poker face emote. I know, right? But we don't have enough. We can't do any more. We have to chat. We have to get rid of one. Whether Rybakina wins and loses, her expression says it all. Yeah. I think she's surprised how good Fernandez is doing. I think so too. Fernandez is just getting more shots back than she's usually getting back. Like, Rybakina usually hits winners, and Fernandez is getting them back, which has frustrated the hell out of Rybakina. You have to be serious every time you make a comment, Cam, don't you know? I know, I'm so sorry. I forgot that people don't understand my sarcasm. And that this is kind of like not a serious. Like we are just having fun. I forgot that the fun police are out in force. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday. Prediction police, fun police. Like I don't know what's up. It's weird. We're just here like mucking around, having some fun, shooting the shit. Be like, well, actually, she's bounced her racket before. Okay. Cool. All right, let's see if Fernandez can finish the job. Rybakina serving first in the second. Yeah, Paul did tell everybody before the match, though. So, forehand goes in the back of Fernandez. Forehand out from Rybakina. Into the forehand of Fernandez on the stretch. Rybakina backhand. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina with the backhand again, but Fernandez hit it wide. 15-love. $15-love. All right, serve out wide as a fault. Second serve. Be serious, Cam. As we had a double fault from Rybakina. 15-all. $15-all. So Rybakina serves again. It's 1 hour played. 15-all. Serving to the backhand of Fernandez. That goes out. And it is 30-15. $30-15. Serve into the backhand of Fernandez, and Rybakina's forehand goes wide. It's 30-all. It's 30-all. Serve again. Is a fault, another fault. Again with a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Then Rybakina hits it out. 30-40. What the hell? Break point Fernandez. Chat, this is getting out of control. Paul, you said it was going to be 3 sets. 30-40. 30-40. $30-40. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina, Fernandez backhand slice. It's going to go in. And then a forehand winner from Rybakina. She survives. Deuce. All right, deuce. Rybakina needs a serving coach. Good one. It's funny because she's the best server on the planet. All right, deuce. As we have a backhand rally slice from Fernandez goes in. Rybakina backhand cross court goes long. Advantage Fernandez. What the hell is going on? Advantage Fernandez for a set and a break. Ooh. Serve again. This is. I think we can all say safely this is officially carnage. Serve out was an ace. There she is, the best server on the planet. 180, 181. What? 181 out wide. Deuce. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As the backhand return goes in the forehand of Rybakina up the line of the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina backing up the line. Too good. Advantage. Rybakina. Advantage Rybakina. To take the first game of the second. Serve. Into the backhand of Fernandez. Return. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand up the line in the net. One love Rybakina. Comeback has started now. 1-0. All right. One zero. All right, here we go. Back to Fernandez. Fernandez serves. As the return goes in, the forehand of Fernandez. Passing shot from Rybakina. Fernandez volleys. Passing shot from Rybakina. Fernandez volleys. No, she doesn't. It was too strong. Love 15. Love 15. All right, return goes in the forehand of Fernandez, but Fernandez hits the long. Love 30. Love 30. Fernandez serves again. Rybakina returns it long. 15-30. As Fernandez has a fault second serve. All right, 30-0. 30-0. As Fernandez serves in the backhand of Rybakina, return goes back to Fernandez. Rybakina backhand cross court. Fernandez gets it with her forehand cross into the backhand of Rybakina again, and then Fernandez sprays it, and she tries to go up the line. And it's 30-40. Break point Rybakina. She only had one break point for the match. She did convert that. Second break point of the match here. All right. 30-40. As a return goes into the backhand of Fernandez, but that goes out by Rybakina, and Fernandez survives. Deuce. Oh, we get to deuce. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As the backhand return goes long by Rybakina. And it's advantage Fernandez. Advantage Fernandez. As return goes for Fernandez, up the line's a win-up. 1-1. 1-1 in the second. All right, 1-1. Rybakina playing terrible for sure. She's definitely not playing her best. Fernandez is playing great, though. She deserves a lot of credit. She's playing great. All right, Rybakina serves again. And Fernandez hits it wide. And it's 15-love. When Fernandez scores, the commentator is sad. Anyways, falling goes out by Rybakina. And it's 15. Oh! 15. 15-0. 7 to the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand. Goes in the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand again. Into the forehand of Fernandez up the line in the net. 30-15. 30-15. $30-15. 30-15. Backhand up the line from Rybakina. Fernandez slices it back. Rybakina comes in. Hits a forehand winner. It's 40-15. 40-15. 40-15. All right, serve again. Has it a forehand up the line from Rybakina. That's a great shot. 2-1. 2-1. Rybakina, second set. How did she lose the first set? In a tiebreak. All right. Rybakina wants a long match to keep it interesting. Yeah. That's why she lost the first set, because she wants to keep it interesting. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Well, why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. She lost the first set to play more tennis. Mm-hmm. Of course, that's exactly right. All right. Hello from Dublin. Hey, what's up from Dublin? What's going on in Dublin this weekend? Is there anything on in Dublin over the weekend that's worth doing? Not that I'm going to Dublin on the weekend. I wouldn't get there by Monday, but what's on in Dublin this weekend? Anything worth doing in the Dublin area, if you're in the Dublin area over the weekend? I went to Dublin. I was very sick when I went to Dublin. Didn't stop me from drinking a Guinness because I am a legend. I miss Dublin so much. I was only there for a couple of days, but I thought it was great. It was cold. I was actually there like this time, around this time as well, in April. Had a chest infection. And I drank a Guinness. 2-1. There's a 4 now from Fernandez. That goes wide, love 15. Love 15. Love 15. It's Fernandez with an ace. 15-0. How badly Fernandez needs to win the second set? I don't know. You good, Cam? You sound a bit off today. No, I'm alright. I'm just a bit tired. My voice is getting a little bit scratchy. 15-0. As Fernandez serves again. Into the backhand of Rybakina. Fernandez gets it back to the backhand of Rybakina again. Fernandez 4 up the line is a winner. 30-15. 30-15. Uh, 30-15. Serve again, Fernandez. Into the front of Rybakina. Rybakina hits it long, and it's 40-15. Who's your favorite tennis player? Leighton Hewitt. In Dublin, the flag will be displayed this weekend. I don't know what that is. The what? All right, 40-15. Return goes out by Rybakina, and it's 2-all in the second. All right. 2-2. Back to Rybakina. 2-all. All right. So it goes out by Rybakina. Sorry, by Fernandez. Rybakina serves down the tee. The backhand of Fernandez. Forehand of Rybakina. The forehand of Fernandez. And Fernandez is a great passing shot. 15-0. You look like the kid in a can of Alaska. 30-15. Serve to the forehand, Fernandez return. Into the backhand of Rybakina. She hits it out. It's 30-all. 30-all. All right, serve again. Oh, man. Serve out wide the forehand of Fernandez. Backhand of Fernandez. Backhand of forehand. And then Rybakina can't get that back. Fernandez hits the win up. Up the line backhand. 30-40. Fernandez. To get the break in the second. $30-40. Serving to the back of Fernandez. Return goes the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand of the stretch. Rybakina. Forehand cross court winner. Crushed that one. Deuce. Try Guinness with a shot of Tia Maria. Who's Tia Maria? I don't know who that is. Is that like a famous person or something? All right. There's a bit of fault from Rybakina. Second serve. Second serve, the backhand of Fernandez. Return goes to forehand of Rybakina. Up the line and long, and it's advantage Fernandez again. Advantage Fernandez. Serve again from Rybakina. Is a fault. Second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Fernandez. Good return. Rybakina backhand. Into the forehand of Fernandez up the line. Rybakina forehand goes cross court in the net. There's the break. 3-2. Second set. Fernandez with the set and the break. Okay. Break in the second. Fernandez, she's in control. Tia Maria tastes like coffee, vanilla, and Jamaican rum. Ooh. That sounds kind of delicious. Sounds dangerous, though. Mirra gets the Porsche this year, no doubt. Are you sure? Svitolina's been playing damn good too. Where's Coach Vukov? He's not there. And we do know there's a bit of a trend when he's not there. Rybakina does struggle. Not saying that she's losing purely because of that, but when he isn't there, it is a concern. Like, for some reason, when she plays, look, she obviously is lost when he's there as well, but she does throw in some weird... She does throw in some strange performances, losses. When he's not there. All right, 15 love. 15, love. I was going to serve out wide the backhand of Rybakina, but no. It's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Rybakina. 4-0 Fernandez. The backhand of Rybakina up the line is good. Great shot, Rybakina. 30, love. Just hit the line. I'll tell you something as well. When you've just watched, and I'm sure she saw, that Gauff and Swiatek lost, part of this has to be also psychological because you've just seen the second and third seeds lose. And now you've got to go out there and try and avoid being the other seed to lose, right? Like, you don't want to be you want to be a part of this carnage. We haven't even talked about that. Like, do you reckon that might be part of it too? That Rybakina is probably going, oh shit, Swiatek's gone. Gauff lost as well. And now I'm the top seed and I'm the favorite to win. And am I going to be next? Like, you got to think that's got to play into your mind a little bit coming out here. Also putting pressure on yourself to avoid being that person. I don't want to be the next one, right? 40-15. Nah, Cam? Okay. 40-15. As Rybakina serves. Sorry, Fernandez serves. To Rybakina. Return goes in the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand. To the backhand of Fernandez. Forehand from Rybakina again. The forehand of Fernandez. The backhand of Rybakina. Fernandez slice. As the backhand from Rybakina lands in. 40-30. Nice cross-court backhand winner. Knockout jitters, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be some part of that. Too much bad juju in one day. I tell you, I don't know what's going on, but today has just been a weird day in general. And it's filtering into the tennis court. It's just been some stink in the air, chat. I don't know what it is. I didn't fart. It was not me. 40-30. I smell fresh, mate. First serve's a fault. Second serve. All right, serve again. As the return goes into Fernandez. She hits it in the net and it's deuce. All right, deuce. As Fernandez serves again. First serve the fault, second serve. All right, backing up the line from Rybakina. Slice. Fernandez goes long. Advantage Rybakina to get back on serve. All right. Advantage Rybakina. As we get a backhand. Return goes out. From Rybakina, it's back to deuce. All right, serve again from Fernandez. As the return goes out by Rybakina. Advantage Fernandez to take a 4-2 lead in the second. Advantage Fernandez. Fernandez serves again. As we default second serve. Serve again. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand of Fernandez. The backhand of Rybakina. Rybakina hits a wide. 4-2 Fernandez. All right, Fernandez, 4-2. In the second. All right. As we're winner up the line from Rybakina, 15 love. 15 love. You look like you have money on Rybakina. Bro, I have my jacket on Rybakina. I can't believe this. I like this jacket. It's crazy. I don't want to give this jacket away. I refuse. What are excuses now for Rybakina? Well, just give me a second. I'll think of some. As that goes out by Fernandez, 30 love. It might be because Rybakina is wearing a new outfit. She might not feel comfortable wearing this colored dress. And I think that might be a reason why. 30 love. The cars in the distance are distracting her. Maybe. The yellow Porsche is too bright. It's too bright and she can't see the ball. That could definitely be a reason. 40 love. As a return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Slice from Fernandez. Goes long and it's 4-3. Fernandez at the break in the second. Yeah, that yellow Porsche is way too bright. Somebody should say something. Like, somebody should tell the tournament, like, that car is too bright. And I can't see. And it's affecting Rybakina, clearly. Like, obviously. She wouldn't be losing if that was the case. Yeah, it's a clear hindrance. I mean, I can't believe the tournament have done this. They've done this on purpose. I feel. I'm just kidding. I think you need to visit the restroom and spill out the rest of this gibberish. No, I'm what gibberish? It's so cool. The lights on the cars come on during the rest periods. Yeah, but that's also a waste of a battery. Like, how are they gonna drive out of there if their battery's dead from turning the lights on all week? You know when you leave your headlights on, your battery dies? Me neither, because I've never done that. But why would, they're just wasting the battery. It kind of seems kind of silly. Like, that car's price is going down by the game. Every game they turn those lights on, the car's worth less. So, like, what are you winning at the end of the day? You're winning a trophy and a busted up car, really. It's not new. I want a new one. You better give me a new one if I'm winning this tournament. I don't want that car. It's a shitty old one now. Not to mention all the serving that's been like, people have been hitting that car with a ball. That car's worth nothing now. It's basically a piece of trash. It should be recycled and then made a new one. (4-3) All right, fine. I'll take it. All right, fine. Fine, I'll take it. Fine. I'll take the car. 4-3. As the return goes into the back end of Rybakina, but she can't get it back. Nice work from Fernandez. 15-love. Out of all the results today, though, chat, what's been the most surprising result? Is this the most surprising? Or was Mukova beating Coco? Or was one of the other matches outside of this? Like, outside of this tournament? What's been the biggest surprise so far? Not necessarily upset, but just like, what surprised you the most? Maybe how close a match was that you didn't expect. Coco losing for me. Okay, so Mukova winning was more surprising. Okay. Coco losing was a surprise. Okay. Mukova beating Coco. Musetti losing. Okay. A lot of people more surprised about Coco. All right. All right, Fernandez goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand of Fernandez. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Sliced. But log. 30-love. 30-love. Mukova beating Coco. Okay, all right. 30-love. As Fernandez serves again. Return goes into the back of Fernandez. Fernandez hits it wide. And it's 30-15. It'll be surprising if Fernandez beats Rybakina. Oh, yeah. As the return goes into the forehand of Fernandez. Back in now, Rybakina. Into the back of Fernandez. Rybakina backing up the line. Fernandez gets it back. Rybakina forehand again to the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand cross court. Fernandez slice. Rybakina. Forehand winner. 30-0. Chance for Rybakina to get back on serve, maybe. 30-0. Serve again. Is a fault. Second serve. Oh, double fault Fernandez. Breakpoint Rybakina, 30-40. All right, 30-40. Rybakina to get back on serve. This has been a very long match, yeah. As Fernandez serves again. Into the back of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand up the line. That's a good shot. Rybakina gets it. And it goes back to the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand goes cross court. Fernandez backhand is good. Rybakina gets it back, but hits it long. And we get to deuce. Good hustle. From Fernandez. Back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. All right, deuce. As Fernandez serves again. And Rybakina return is too strong. Great return advantage, Rybakina. To get the break. And get back and serve. All right, advantage, Rybakina. Serve again. Into the backhand of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand up the line. Rybakina gets it back to the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand on the stretch is a winner. We're back on serve. It's 4-all. And this match continues. All right. Great backhand winner by Rybakina. And Fernandez knew it. As soon as it landed, she's like, I'm not getting that. I can't get that. All right. All right, here we go. Back on serve. As that goes in the net by Fernandez. 15-love. $15-love. As that goes out by Rybakina. Oh, sorry, by Fernandez. 30-love Rybakina. $30-love. As Rybakina with a great serve. 40-love. Rybakina's won 12 of the last 13 points. As we get a let. Gosh, Cam, when do you sleep? Yeah. We got a fault second serve. Second serve. Double fault. 40-15. 40-15. Serve again. Into the front of Fernandez. Back into Rybakina. And Fernandez forehand goes wide. All right, Rybakina leads in the second. 5-4. And Fernandez is going to serve to stay in the set now. All right. Okay. All right. This could be a while yet. I mean, look, I love seeing the sunrise, so it's fine. 6 a.m. Sun comes up in like 40 minutes. If we go 3, I'll get to see the sunrise again for the 3rd day in a row. Yay. And then I'll pass out. I don't think Sinner will play Madrid. Yeah, I don't either. You're dedicated. I mean, you can call me whatever you want, but lazy is... Sometimes I'm lazy. How's the weather where you are? It's chilly. It's probably keeping me awake. All right, here we go. Fernandez is going to serve to stay in the set. 5-4. As Fernandez serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the corner, Fernandez. Fernandez in the net, love 15. Love 15. As Fernandez serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the corner, Fernandez, but Fernandez hits it out. Love 30. By the way, is Paul from the future? Jesus, mate. Didn't you say this exact scoreline? You DeLorean driving madman? Love 30. Fernandez serves again. I think Paul went back to the future. As we go in the net by Rybakina on the return, 15-30. He had to go pick up Einstein. Stop Marty from kissing his mum. Oh no, he's in the chat. He's back. 15-30. As Fernandez serves in the corner, Rybakina. Return goes to corner, Fernandez. Backhand up the line from Rybakina. 15-40. We got set points, Rybakina. Okay. Sure. Why not? 15-40. Two set points, Rybakina to take us to a third. Fernandez serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve, double fault. Rybakina wins a second. We're going 3. What a turnaround from Rybakina, who was down bad. It was bad. And now, we're going 3, baby. Again. Is this our third 3-setter in a row? 4th. Have we had 4 3-setters today? Anyways, 15 winners and 9 errors from Rybakina. 6 winners, 7 errors from Fernandez. Phenomenal set again by both. That was a great quality set. We've been just getting bangers all day today. All right. We're going 3 again. Rybakina wins. Well, look, Paul said it was Fernandez in 3. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but Paul said so. All right. Let's see if Fernandez can regroup because she's on a bit of a losing game streak. Can Leylah manage 3 sets? I think she's physically fine. I don't think she's bothered. Not yet, anyway. She's not showing sign of any fatigue. Here we go. Final set. Who you got winning the final set, chat? Rybakina serving first. Who you got? Who you got? Who have you got winning the final set? Rybakina easy. Rybakina. Leylah. Rybakina. All right. Rybakina serves. Into the back of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand. Puts it away. 15 love. Oh, wait. 15 love. As Rybakina says, a fault second serve. As that goes out on the return from Fernandez. 30 love. As the return goes out by Fernandez. 40 love. As that goes out by Rybakina. 40-15. All right, Rybakina with a forehand. Goes the forehand of Fernandez. Forehand of Rybakina into the backhand of Fernandez, who hits a drop shot, but it's in the net. And it's 1 love Rybakina final set. I think she's won 5 games in a row. Are you cold? I'm a little bit cold, yes. All right. 1 love. Rybakina wins now. Leylah needed to do that in straight sets. Okay. Burrito making time. Where is... What's on the menu? Because we all would like a burrito, please. If you're making a burrito for one of us, you have to make one for everybody. That's how the rules. All right, 1-0 Rybakina. As it goes out from Rybakina on the return, 15 love. Place your orders. 15 love. All right, serving to the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand of Fernandez. The forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez hits it wide. Rybakina too strong. 15-0. As the return goes out by Rybakina, 30-15. As we're serving the backhand of Rybakina, Fernandez 4-1 up the line for a winner, 40-15. $40-15. God, my knees are cold. Does anyone else get cold knees? All right, 40-15. Fernandez serves again. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Watching from Dublin with a cold pint. Nice. What drink? What is in the pint? Backhand goes in the net by Fernandez, and it's 40-30. What's in the pint? Like, what's the pint of? Is my question. Time for a space heater, Cam. Somebody already said that. They're expensive though, and I'm cheap. Why would I don't want it? I had one of those. Pardon me. As that's a winner in the open court for Fernandez. 1-0, final set. Like, I had one of those. And I would turn it on under my desk and it would keep my legs warm. I bet the Thrift has a space heater. Yeah, but I don't want to catch on fire. I feel like that would not be a good stream. Well, actually, no, it would probably be a legendary stream for all the wrong reasons. But I really don't want to get a thrifted space heater. Again, great name for a band. Thrift Space. What was it? What was the band name? Thrift Store Space Heater. I don't want to catch on fire because it's faulty. Because, you know, you can never tell. It's a risk that I'm not willing to take. But those things run up the electricity bill like mad. Like, you turn it on and like you have it on and off for the winter. It is crazy. That's like, you can't. Like, that's I can't do that again. Like, I purposely got rid of that heater because it was wasting money. Drinking a pint of Guinness. Of course. Should have guessed. We have cheap electricity here in Canada. Well, lucky you. We have expensive electricity in Australia. 15-0. Moonshine. Isn't that illegal? Or frowned upon? 15-0. Get solar. I heard Australian government incentives for solar. Yeah, I'll just get solar. Sure. Why didn't I think of that? Forehand, the backhand rallies. We're backing into wide. 15-30. Build a chimney. Of course. Of course. I should just build a chimney in my apartment building. That makes so much sense. Totally. All right. 2 hours played, by the way. It's been a long day. Great serve down the tee. 30-all. Whoops. All right. 30-all. As Rybakina serves an ace. 40-30. Clutch. All right. Forehand Rybakina. She crushes it down the line. 2-1. Anyone watch Swiatek's match? I did. Hey. I watched Swiatek's match. Over here. Hey. Hey. I did. Me. I watched it over here. I watched it. I did. Yeah, I watched it. It was really good. It was really good. Just throw on some extra blankets and save on the electricity. Well, that's it. That's it. That's exactly right. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm wearing this snow jacket. I just need to cover my legs because they're cold. Well, that sounded weird. No. I'm wearing trousers. It's just that I've just caught my legs are cold. Just an extra blanket would be nice. You know, just a blanket. Yeah. I've got Ugg boots on too. See. Yeah. 2-1. All right, as that goes out by Rybakina on the return, 15 love. As Fernandez serves again. As that return goes in net by Rybakina, 30 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Fernandez, Rybakina slice goes wide, 40 love. I'm sitting here listening, crocheting myself a blanket. Hey, nice. Nice one. I don't have the skill or the patience to do that, so I respect it. All right, there's a bit of forehand inside in, and that goes into the net by by Fernandez. 40-15. As a backhand from Rybakina into the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina now with the backhand cross court. Fernandez gets on the stretch, puts up a lob. But it goes long. 40-30. Someone with the same last name as me ordered Ugg slippers in my size and had them shipped to my place. They're $125 slippers, so comfy. Thanks to whoever did that. Wait, what? Okay. Wait, hang on, what? Did you order yourself slippers? Is that what you're saying? Or was it a mistake? Somebody, like, that's very coincidental. I missed that. I don't know what happened. Fernandez holds 2-0. Oh, it was a mistake. Oh, okay. That's a happy accident. Also, why is Tien not joining anything after Indian Wells? He should be. I don't know. Has he been injured? I'm not sure. Okay. 2-0 final set. We are in for another marathon. All right, as that goes out by Rybakina, 15-0. Oh, by coincidence, you have the same name. That is crazy. No, 15-0. All right, 15-0 is a bit of fault from Rybakina. Second serve. As that goes in from Rybakina on the cross-court forehand. That's 30-15. First serve is a fault. Second serve. All right. Point out passing shot from Fernandez, the winner. 30-0. 30-0. Chance for Fernandez to get the break here, final set. 30-0. Great shot, Fernandez. Good running. Gosh, she's such a good clay courter, Fernandez. She did win the US Open, which was slow. She made the final of the US Open when it was slow. And she did make a quarterfinal of Roland Garros. So maybe she could make a semi at the French. Or make a final of a 1,000 or something on clay. That's Fernandez forehand to the back of Rybakina. Rybakina in the net. Fernandez got break point, 30-40. Uggs are called what in the UK? I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to repeat that word, though, because it doesn't sound right. Are you calling me? What are you calling? What are you trying to say to me? What are you calling me? These are not wellies. Anyways, ace from Rybakina. We get to deuce. What are you trying to say? Ugg boots are a comfortable footwear. I don't wear these outside, by the way. They're inside shoes, as in indoors, in my house shoes. These are not outside the house. Maybe to the door, to the letterbox at the very furthest away. I don't wear these in the shop. I don't walk around in these in public. These are private shoes. Forehand goes in the slice of Fernandez. Backhand slice cross-court from Rybakina. Slice Fernandez. Forehand again to the backhand of Rybakina in the net from Rybakina. It's advantage Fernandez to get the break. If I see people outside with Ugg boots, I'm just jealous that I'm not comfortable enough to wear those out of. But I also see those same people wear like pajama pants or pajama trousers, like short, pajama like pants outside, which is like what? All right, return. Goes in the back of Rybakina. Forehand from Fernandez. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Off the tape. Goes in. Rybakina gets real lucky. Back to deuce. I see college girls wearing PJs in the AM and Ugg boots. Yeah, but that's college. That's totally different. Like you're basically at home when you're in college. But like I'm talking about like in public. I've wore pajama pants out Okay, but like that's okay if you do it once. Deuce. Now as the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Up the line's good. Up goes a lob by Fernandez. And then, Rybakina missed the smash. Advantage Rybakina. Sorry, advantage Fernandez. Rybakina in trouble. A bad miss by Rybakina. See, it got me confused. PJ's at the airport, though. Oh, that's fine. If you're getting on a plane, no problem with that. You got to get comfy. Plane trips are long and painful sometimes. You gotta get comfy on the plane. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. To the forehand of Fernandez. Backhand of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand goes again. The backhand of Rybakina. Up the line to the slice of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand again. Into the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand. Goes long. Rybakina is in trouble. Fernandez breaks. Final set. Fernandez 3-2 final set. Just don't go barefoot at airplane. I'll tell you what you definitely don't do. You don't take your shoes off on a plane. If you do that, you are a bad person. You gotta keep your shoes on, or at least keep those things wrapped up. If you're gonna take your shoes off, they better be wrapped the hell up, because that is a steel tube, and it's not very. It's not like there's no airflow. You better wrap up those shoes. What's with the shoes off comment? What? Did you watch the Australian Open? Rybakina was down a break in the final set. Oh, that's true. I did watch it, yes. I hope Andreeva wins this year. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's Fernandez with the break in the final set. Here we go. 3-2. As a return, goes in the back of Fernandez up the line to the back end of Rybakina, sliced. As Fernandez comes in, puts away the forehand winner. And it's 15-love. 15-love. Cam, would you ever consider wearing sandals with socks? Well, like outside? In public? No. But I wouldn't. But I don't care if somebody else did. Double fault, 15-all. All right, 15-all. With a forehand from Fernandez into the back of Rybakina. She hits a passing shot, but Fernandez is there with a volley. Puts it away. 30-15. Sandals and socks is a nope? Nah. Well, I'm not against people doing that. I wouldn't do it myself, but I have no problem with that. First serve's a fault, second serve. Serve goes in the backhand of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Into the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand down the middle. Fernandez. Forehand goes out. 30-all. As that goes out by Rybakina on the return. 40-30. Can I take it you're not married? Sandal and socks comment. Wait, what? What's that got to do with marriage? 40-30. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. There's a bit of let on the second serve. Serve again. As the backhand return goes to forehand of Fernandez up the line of the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez backhand into the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina misses it. It's 4-2. Final set. Rybakina needs to do an Australian Open comeback. Okay. 4-2. She did come back from a set down in the second, to be fair. She's down 4-2 in the second. All right, Rybakina with a fault, second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina, Fernandez. Rybakina eventually hits it out. Love 15. Love 15. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina puts it away. 15-all. 15-all. As a serve, down it's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As a return goes out by Fernandez. 30-15. Good serve out wide. 40-15. As Rybakina goes up the line. That's a winner. 4-3. Fernandez with the break final set. Rybakina sticks around. All right. All right. Here we go. Can Fernandez keep the break, keep in front? I think even at this level, you can have bad days. Rybakina is very strong rival to Sabalenka, okay? Is this cry guy supposed to be Cam? No, I don't think so. I don't see any resemblance at all, so. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Have no idea how they got there. So I don't know. Okay. Oh, they're playing some epic tunes, by the way. Do, do, do. Oh, they shut it off. Okay. I was getting into that. Anyways, 4-3. As Fernandez serves. To the back of Rybakina. Return goes long. 15 love. All right, 15 love. 7 to the 4. Rybakina return goes out. 30 love. Why is there a cage around the couch? What the hell? Chad, who put that there? The hell? Who was it? Which one of you did that? 30 love. As that goes wide by Fernandez. 30-15. Give me a gift now. What? All right, 30-15. As we to serve again. Oh, it was that guy, the crying guy. God damn it. That guy's the worst. 30-15. We have fault. Second serve. All right, as that goes out by Rybakina, 40-15. And then an ace out wide. All right. Fernandez 5-3. Rybakina is going to serve to stay in the match. I'd say Fernandez is having a week. She is having a week. And we've watched every match so far. Totally on purpose. 5-3. Rybakina serving to stay in the match. That goes out by Fernandez, 15-love. By the way, Paul, have you ever heard of the term celebrating too early? Take it from me. You don't want to celebrate too early. 15-love. As with a forehand in the net by Rybakina, 15-0. Maybe just wait like another game, maybe. Just wait. Just wait maybe one more game, maybe. Wait. All right, 15-0. As a return. Goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Slice from Fernandez. Rybakina puts away the smash. It's 30-15. $30-15. $30-15 as we serve again. Return goes in the corner for Rybakina. Rybakina puts that away. 40-15. All right, 40-15. As the return goes in the corner of Rybakina. Rybakina on the net. 40-30. 40-30. As we default, second serve. Freeze. 40-30. As we're back, forehand slice into the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina puts that away. All right. Fernandez is going to serve for this match. Now, question. Will this be Fernandez's greatest victory? And is it Fernandez's or Fernandez's greatest victory? How do you speak English? Fernandez's. This is not a curse. I'm just stating a fact, all right? She has beaten Sabalenka at the US Open, who was number 2 in the world, back in 2021. It'll be her best victory in 5 years. She did beat Osaka that year as well in the 2021 US Open, number 3 in the world at the time. Also, she did beat Pegula last year, number 4 in the world at the time, last year. So it will be her best victory in 5 years if she holds serve right now. So, yeah. All right. Can she do it? Oh, God. You ever, move your arm and then you hear it crack? God damn it. I heard my shoulder. It made a noise. Thank me now, Cam. Paul, can you just relax? It's called being old. Nah, that's not it. I don't think so. All right, here we go. Fernandez serve for the match. One in the chat if Fernandez holds. 2 if you think she gets broken. I want to see what chat's going with. 1 for hold, 2 for break. Backhand goes in the net by Fernandez. Love 15. 1 for hold, 2 for break. A lot of ones. All right. As it's love 15. As we default, second serve. All right, serve again, Fernandez. Into the forehand of Rybakina, return goes wide. 15-0. 15-0. All right, 15-0. Fernandez serves again. Down to the backhand of Rybakina. Return goes forward to Fernandez. Rybakina backhand. Passing shot winner. 15-30. 15-30. If Fernandez loses this match, this is known as the pole curse. Just saying. 15-30. And it'll go down as the pole curse. When Paul in the chat for 3 hours straight asked everybody to thank him. Backhand goes up the line of the backhand of Fernandez. Forehand now from Rybakina. That goes wide. 30-0. Everybody start thanking Paul right now. Yeah, don't forget to thank Paul, just in case you forgot. I mean, he hasn't told you already 7 times in the last 5 minutes. Just in case you forgot to thank Paul. All right, 30-0. Thank Paul for what? Can't remember. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. $30-40. 30-40. Fernandez is in trouble. 30-40. Serve. Into the forward of Rybakina. Return goes out. Deuce. Good save. Cam is on Team Fernandez. Am I? Cam, your creepy look, it's funny. I think I look good. I don't know what are you trying to make me feel bad for? You didn't even have a profile picture. Come on now. First serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Rybakina. Return to the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina backhand. Into the forehand of Fernandez. The backhand of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand up the line. Rybakina gets it. To the backhand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand again. Goes in. Rybakina has got Fernandez on the stretch. Now Rybakina forehand. Goes in the forehand of Fernandez. Good recovery Fernandez. As she hits the forehand again to the backhand of Rybakina. Rybakina goes wide. And Fernandez got match point. Fernandez has got match point. And she's just hustled her way to match point. She has been so good. Just defending like crazy. And she is 1 point away from knocking out the number 1 seed. Her best, equal best win by ranking. Hasn't beaten a world number 2 since 2021. And to play Andreeva tomorrow in the semis. Fernandez serves. A let. All right. Advantage Fernandez. Match point. Paul, you say thank me now one more time. I'll ban you now. Relax. Serve. Into the back of Fernandez. Rybakina. Forehand Fernandez. Rybakina forehand. Open court. Fernandez gets up with a slice. It's in. And then Rybakina puts it away. Back to deuce. We get to deuce. Match point saved. Deuce. Match point saved. All right, back to Fernandez. Serve. Out wide. Rybakina gets it back. Fernandez slices up the line. Rybakina passing shot winner. What was that rally? Advantage. Rybakina. What an angled return. I don't know how she got that back. Crazy return. And then the backhand pass. Psh. Advantage. Rybakina. Serve out wide the back of Rybakina, but it's a let. Serve again. Into the back of Rybakina. Return is a good. Slice goes in from Fernandez. Rybakina falling cross court. Fernandez slice again to the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina puts it away. We're back on serve. All right. Match point saved. 5-5. Final set. Anybody know where Paul went? Where's Paul gone? Where's Paul? All right. Anyways, I heard the door slam and a car drive away. Who? All right, 5-all. Rybakina's back at the moment. She crushes a forehand down the line. 15 love. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. All right, 15 love. First has a fault, second serve. As the forehand return goes to forehand Rybakina. Backhand now from Fernandez. Rybakina puts it away. 30 love. 30 love. All right, 30 love. As Rybakina from Rybakina. That's a win up. 40 love. 40 love to take the lead. Serve again. Rybakina to the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand. Goes wide. 40-15. All right, 40-15. As Rybakina serves again. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Forehand of Rybakina. Goes long. All right, 40-30. 40-30. LA, are you Paul in disguise? 40-30. Do you know Paul Ballet by any chance? Return goes in for Fernandez. Paul, no, Paul's right. Ah, deuce. All right, deuce. Serve. Into the backhand of Fernandez. Return. To the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez slices it back. Into the forehand of Rybakina, who hits it to the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand. Goes long. Fernandez, great hustle again. Advantage Fernandez. From 40 love. Advantage Fernandez to get the break and serve the match again. First serve's a fault, second serve. This is kind of feels like the US Open when Fernandez just kept playing epics. Remember? Backhand return goes to forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez backhand to the forehand of Rybakina. As we have backhand of Fernandez again to the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez backhand down the line. Great shot. Rybakina gets it. Fernandez forehand up the line goes wide. Deuce. She had the shot, Fernandez. She had the chance, but she missed it. By the way, chat, we should be at 1,000 likes by now. We're only at 450. Come on now. Why haven't you liked the video? Are you not entertained? Come on now. Deuce. If you press the like button, it turns into a tennis ball. I'm not even joking. Deuce. As we're forehand from Rybakina, that's a winner. Advantage Rybakina. I just liked again. What? Also, while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. If you like tennis, you found the right place. It's called Tennis Talk for a reason. We talk about tennis, but also we talk about other things. Mainly tennis, though. You saw the tennis ball? See, I told you it happened, right? It's true. Anyways, Fernandez misses that at 6-5. Rybakina leads. Final set. Yeah, look, Adrian, I can never show the match on the screen ever. Not in the future, not in the past, not never. So that ain't gonna happen. Sorry, but that's just how that's the rules. I don't cover boxing. If you like it twice, you take away the like. Yeah, so like it 3 times. Click, click, click. Or just once. I mean, you don't have to get crazy with it. Colin Fernandez make a shot when it happens, when it matters. Okay. Well, she was up 4-2, so. If Elena wins, I'll give a donation cam. Really? Look, I can't be bought, right? I'm going to be neutral, as I always am. I'm going to be neutral, but I'm not going to support Rybakina because of that. I'm not going to change I'm going to be neutral as I always am. But I am intrigued. But I'm not going to, but also I cannot be I'm going to be neutral. You cannot buy my support of who I'm supporting. I'm not for sale. Not for sale. My neutrality is not for sale. But I am intrigued. I cannot be bought, though. All right, Fernandez serving to stay in the match. $1 incoming. All right. Fernandez. We're going to backhand return the forehand Fernandez. Backhand to Rybakina on the stretch. Fernandez. Backhand to the forehand of Rybakina. Again, the backhand of Fernandez sliced. Rybakina forehand inside out. That's going to be good, too good. And it's love 15. Love 15. Please don't put scores in the chat. Love 15. Serve again. Into the back of Rybakina. Return goes short. Fernandez forehand up the line. It's going to be a winner. 15-0. Remember, Fernandez had a match point. Rybakina saved it. Remember that happened. All right, 15-0. 15-0. As Rybakina misses the return, 30-15. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Where you going? All right, 30-15. Where you doing? Where you going? $30-15. What's up? As that goes out by Rybakina, 40-15. What's up? What's up? What is it? 40-15. Huh? What's up? Okay. 40-15. Return goes in. The back of Fernandez up the line. The back of Rybakina. Fernandez forehand slice. Rybakina. Forehand cross court. Fernandez gets there but hits it in the net. 40-30. What is it? All right, 40-30. Still a chance for Fernandez to hold. Serving the back of Rybakina. Return goes wide. All right. For the second night in a row, Fernandez gets to a shootout. Who's winning it, chat? Don't ask Paul. We already know. Who is taking out the shootout? Who have you got? Who have you got? We got a lot of people saying Fernandez, Rybakina. Fernandez. Rybakina, Leylah. All right. One. First point. As the backhand return goes in, the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand Fernandez on the stretch. She puts up a lob. In comes Rybakina. As Fernandez puts up another lob. It goes in. And then Rybakina forehand. Fernandez with another lob. But this one goes long. And it's one love Rybakina. All right, one love Rybakina. 1-0. Fernandez a serve. Serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Fernandez. Rybakina forehand in the net. 1-1. 1-1. Now the question will be, if Fernandez wins, how will Fernandez go tomorrow against Andreeva? Because now she's played 2 marathons in a row. As that goes out of the return. And it's 2-1 Fernandez. 2-1. All right, 2-1 Fernandez. As we get a backhand Rybakina. That's a good shot. Fernandez gets it back with a forehand. Rybakina forehand open court. Slice Fernandez goes in. Rybakina backhand. As she comes to the net, Fernandez pass. Rybakina volleys it away, though. That is a great pickup from Rybakina. 2-0. What a volley. 2-2. All right, Rybakina serves again. Serve. The fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Oh, no. All right. Fernandez, 3-2. She gets the mini break. All right, Fernandez serves again. Serve. Into the back of Rybakina. Forehand Fernandez. Oh, she's down! Rybakina puts it away. Fernandez is okay. But she loses the point. 3-3. They change ends. Fernandez slipped. A horrible time to slip. All right. Oh. Yeah. All right. 3-0. They change ends. Yeah, Fernandez just lost her foot. Team. Her feet still are attached to her body. 3-0. Three all. As Fernandez serves again. She serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Rybakina. Return to the back of Fernandez. Rybakina. Forehand again. To the backhand of Fernandez. But Fernandez hits it out. 4-3. Rybakina with a mini break. 4-3. All right, 4-3. As Rybakina serves a fault. Second serve. Double fault. It's 4-all. What is this match? 4-all. Somebody check on Paul. Paul, all right? 4-all. Nobody wants to win this match. Serve. Into the back of Fernandez. Back into Rybakina. Into the forehand Fernandez. Rybakina backing up the line. Fernandez gets up with a slice. As Fernandez wins the point. Rybakina in the net. Great hustle again, Fernandez. 5-4 Fernandez. She's going to serve the set and the match. She has been just hustling throughout this match, Fernandez. Two points away. Big smile on Fernandez's face. 5-4. Fernandez serves. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Return the forehand of Fernandez, who hits it wide. 5-all. Someone's getting a match point. Fernandez already had a match point. All right, 5-5. Fernandez serves. Out wide of the forehand, Rybakina return to the net. It's 6-5 Fernandez. Match point number 2. But it's on Rybakina's serve. Nearly 3 hours played again. I thought I'd be going to bed a little earlier tonight. Joke's on me. 6-5. So yeah, I'd be in bed by like 5. Match point number 2 for Fernandez. It's on Rybakina's serve. She serves. Out wide of the forehand, Fernandez. Return goes long. It's 6-all. They change ends. What is this match? Two match points saved. Rybakina's had 0. All right, it's Rybakina serve again. Can she get a match point? Serve. Into the back of Fernandez. Return the forehand of Rybakina. Fernandez backing on the stretch. Rybakina forehand inside out as a winner. 7-6 Rybakina. What a shot. So clean. And she gets her first match point. 3 hours played. If she hits that winner, the clock goes to 3 hours. Fernandez is going to serve, though. Match of the tournament, it's got to be, right? It has to be up there. It's got to be match of the tournament. By the way, chat, we got to 294K. Yay. Match point for Rybakina. Serving to the back of Rybakina. Return is good. Fernandez gets it. Rybakina forehand cross-court winner! Rybakina wins! She comes from the dead. And she takes the win in the tiebreak. She saved 2 match points. And she is into the semis. Fernandez played so well. She played so well. She was up a break in the third. She had 2 match points. But Rybakina said no. And now it's going to be Rybakina versus Andreeva tomorrow. All right. GG's. The chat is savage. I'm not even going to say anything. All right. Crazy. What a match. Another epic. Fernandez has put on a massive show this week. It's been awesome. She's given us so much to go for, like so much entertainment this week. And even though she lost Fernandez, you got to think, gosh, she's going to be dangerous on clay. Like, she is a dangerous clay court player. She is a very dangerous player on this surface. All right. Match of the year? Nah, it's not match of the year. That was still Indian Wells final. But match of the week, it has to be a match of the tournament. It's got to be match of the tournament. It's got to be. I mean, that was epic. I think it's her best surface. What, clay for Fernandez? Maybe, yeah. Definitely has some great results on the slower surfaces. She's natural on the clay. And she has made a quarterfinal of the Roland Garros before, so thanks for the commentary. No worries. Thank you for joining. If you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. We will be back tomorrow to watch semifinals from all around the place. I don't know which way, where, but everywhere. Got a lot of matches tomorrow. And they're all at the same time. Where's Paul? Look, I don't know. Close to 700 likes. Hey, don't forget to like the video as well. Almost at 700 likes. Let's go. Sabalenka breaking a racket somewhere? Why? Fernandez will go deep with the French? I hope so. I mean, she needs a decent draw, but yeah. That'd be really good. Thanks for a great day. No worries. I'm exhausted. Yeah, me too. It's been a long, long day. Great way to blow past 294. Yeah, I know, right? Didn't even, we were too busy to even recognize. Just flew past it. Let's get to 300. Sad for Fernandez, but much deserved for Rybakina. Yeah. Cameron's Rybakina struggled here. Do you think Andreeva will be tough? No, because Andreeva's not the same. It doesn't have the same skills as Fernandez. Fernandez made it tough because it gave Rybakina so many shots to have to hit. Whereas, then again, Andreeva does have good defense too. So it'd be a really interesting match. Yeah, Paul, look, fair enough, mate. Steak to canned sardines real quick. I know, right? Savage. Mirra's beaten her the last 2 times? Really? Okay. Where's Cam's donation from that one guy? I don't know. Tomorrow we'll be better bet on Andreeva. We'll better bet on Andreeva, okay? Elena gave her 2 points on the 3rd set tiebreak on double faults, and she still... What? Why are you mad? Oh God, it's 7:30 in the morning. Both hit more winners than errors. Yeah, quality match. Cam got the flu? No, not yet. I'm trying. All right. What a day. So tomorrow, semi-final day. We have so much to do. It's going to be very busy. Tomorrow. Very busy. Today. Later today. Time for a breakfast burrito. It's time for a face plant. Face plant into a forward somersault to a dreamland. All right. So tomorrow, we got all the matches happening. So Rublev, Medvedev, Zverev, Kaboli, Molchan, Shelton. We've got Svitolina Mukova. We've got Hoda versus Feast. And now Rybakina versus Andreeva. So a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. A lot going on tomorrow. What a crazy day. Tennis and Stuttgart quarterfinals. I was there live. Hey, you got your money's worth, Danilo. You got what a great ticket. You had 3 epic matches, 2 upsets. That final match was worth the ticket alone. You got spoiled. Today was one of the great days of one of the great quarterfinal days of the year. You got spoiled. You. Are we doing all 6 semis? Do I look like a magician to you? What do you mean? They're all at the same time. Explain to me how I'm going to watch 6 semis at the same time. Unless you've figured out how to clone and send me the recipe, no. I'm not doing 3 double headers, Deb. Don't give them any ideas. You give them ideas. Mega Stream. Oh, God, Deb, you're giving them ideas. Don't give them ideas. You look like a magician. A cool one. Yeah, I'm a magician, but I'm a cool one. 3 TV split screens. No, I know I can watch 3 at once, but I'm not saying. I'm saying how, I'm not doing that shit. What's the plan tomorrow? Pain. I mean, streams. Plenty of streams. Many streams. Some, not all streams. Some streams. I have no idea. No clue. We're definitely watching Stuttgart, though. I can tell you that much. Definitely Stuttgart semi-finals. We're definitely watching those. Oh, God, Dutchy, don't tell me that. If Sinner withdraws while we're watching 3 matches, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Don't even joke about that. I don't even want to know. You will do WTA. Yeah, because WTA is awesome. Check your local times. Yeah, exactly. Chaz, does it really matter what we watch? Because we're all going to be together. And I think that is more important. It's not about what we watch. It's about who we watch with, who we are with when we watch whatever. I feel like that should be that's what it should be. Doesn't matter what we watch or don't watch. It's that we're together, and that's right. I'm just waiting for that one person to be like, "But you don't watch but you gotta watch Zverev." Okay, only if we watch Zverev. I agree. If you're streaming, I'm here. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I was only half kidding. Looking like a magician and being a magician are two different things. Okay? Zverev should win, right? Yes. He should. Right? Anyways. Thank you for joining us. What a day. What a match. What a day. Now, tomorrow, more shenanigans. All the shenanigans. Always. Forever. We'll be back to do it again. What a match. Match of the week. I don't think we can argue that. 6-7. 6-4, 7-6. Match points saved by Rybakina. Two of them. By Rybakina. Two of them? Yeah, two. By Rybakina. She takes out Fernandez, who was so stubborn. By the way, you should have Fernandez on your list of players to watch for the rest of the clay season. If she's near your favorite player, you should be afraid. Fernandez is a threat. And if you didn't know that before, you know that now. She is a threat. And if you got her next to you in the draw, be afraid. Fernandez is dangerous. 6-7, 6-4, 6-7-6. Rybakina wins just. She's going to take on Andreeva tomorrow. I'm going to see you then. We've got big day tomorrow. Rest up. Rest up.